One of my favorite quotes is a quote by Maya Angelou that says, "When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't you dare allow anybody to convince you that you're something that you know you are not, that you are lazy or less than or inferior." You get the most insecure people, people with low self-esteem, people who ain't got dada, wanting to put their thumb on you to control you, to stop your shine, to stop you from thriving, to stop you from being the best version of yourself that you can be, because they know the bigger you are, the greater you are, the more you're likely to leave them behind. And the more likely you are to have your eyes open to the fact that they really don't measure up to who you are, and they really are not worthy. Anytime somebody starts trying to change who you are, saying you need to change this or you need to do that, or they start criticizing how you are acting when that's exactly the way you were acting when they met you in the first place, those are not your people. Whether these are friends we're talking about or whether it's a love relationship. Love comes with all kinds of ups and downs. And love may not be flawless. Love will lift you up. Love will build you up. Love will make you feel better than you felt coming in. When you have people who are taking away from you, depleting you of your hope, of your confidence, of your self-esteem, that's not love. That's underhanded hate, envy, and jealousy. Those are people who don't really want you to win. Those are people who are very likely intimidated by you. Don't fall prey to the games of the enemy, and do not maintain their company. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33 says, "Bad company corrupts good character." Proverbs 6:27 says, "Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not get burned?" You see, you cannot maintain relationships with miserable, toxic people. Little by little, like termites, they eat away at your confidence, at your self-esteem, at your knowledge of how much worth and value you have. They eat away at it until you start to believe. Before anybody does that to you, you need to cut the cord, cut the ties, and get as far away from those types of people as you possibly can. Because you see, they're only playing on your own emotions. They can see some of those traits of people who take on these toxic relationships. Traits such as people who already have low self-esteem, people who have already gone through so many hurts in their past that they are just settling for whatever comes their way because they're just so accustomed to the hurt. Might have been manipulated by somebody just like them in the past. It might have looked different, but nevertheless, that same type of manipulative personality inside. And they're just taking advantage of that. It could be the fear of being alone. It could be a lack of support. Or it could be that you're looking at everybody else around you. And all of these folks have relationships. And here you are. If you let go, then you're going to be without a relationship. Let me tell you something. There was a time in my life where I had to make a decision. I could be like the masses and have a relationship and be miserable. Or I could cut the ties and be by myself, but be in perfect peace. Let me tell you, I chose peace. Peace is something that not many people have. But when you weigh peace versus just simply being in a relationship with somebody to say that you are, satisfy society, somebody that just is going to take up space and really does not pour into your life or add any value whatsoever into your life, peace will win every time. I suggest that you take a moment to learn to love yourself, to enjoy your own company, to bask in the knowledge that you are that damn wonderful, exceptional, extraordinary, valuable, and worthy. Don't you let anybody take your peace from you or allow them to manipulate you into believing that you are anything less than those things.